Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Soulsky for those of you who don't know me. And yeah, today today is not gonna be a makeup video. It'll be more like a motivational video. I'll try not to be on here for long. The background is just meditation music. It just helps me be calm. I kind of want to go into like why I started this channel, and I started this channel to basically help other people. I'm like recording on my phone and now I'm getting all these notifications. Like, I don't understand. It's like 4 in the morning. So I kind of wanted to motivate people and just help people, and I never knew how. And I came up with this self-love academy, basically where I just give people tips on how to take care of themselves. And it's been a long journey, and I'm pretty sure I have a long way to go. Life hasn't always been good for me. Ooh. I'm sorry. That was definitely rude of me. But you know, I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior, and it took me a long time to get that. So some of the tips that I will discuss today, like reading and journaling and stuff like that. So the first thing I'm gonna start off is journaling. This is my journal, one of many that I will have, or the many that I do have, and many more that I will have. I got this from Five Below, $5. Be bold, be charming, be sharp, be courageous, be silly, be amazing. I've gotten that book at Five Below, and I look a mess right now. Journaling really kind of helps me just put my emotions on paper, and I journal a lot. I speak things into existence when I do my little journaling. Some people may not agree with that, and that is absolutely fine. Another thing that I will recommend is it's okay to have different opinions. You don't always have to be right. So please keep that in mind when I discuss certain topics. I also read. I read a lot. And I've read books like You're Badass at Making Money, You're a Badass, How to Influence People, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The 48 Laws of Power, The Secret, The Magic, and those are, for the most part, self-help books. Now, that may not be your thing, but that seems to be mine. And I still, I'm trying to get into Harry Potter. I've kind of got into it. I kind of also want to do little book reviews on my channel. So, whatever, once I finish the 48 Laws of Power, I think that will be the first book I'll review. I don't know. And whatever books you guys may have that you may recommend that's self-help related, definitely I would be interested. I've read business books. I've read, and I love romance books. I don't know why, but I'm like a hopeless romantic. Like, it's weird. So yeah, definitely journaling and reading will definitely help you with so much. Meditating, I meditate a lot. Meditation helps you just be in a calmer state, and it'll help you just clear. Meditation kind of like quiets your mind, so if you're someone who your mind is what keeps you up at night, meditation will help with that. It kind of calms your mind and just quiets your mind. So journaling, reading, meditation. If you haven't meditated before, or if you've struggled before during meditation, just start off by 5 minutes a day. That's all you need is 5 minutes. And you'll notice the changes that you'll see within yourself. Eating healthy is a form of taking care of yourself. What you put in your body, you have to take care of your body. Our bodies speak to us when it's sick, and our bodies are definitely amazing. So what you eat definitely helps, and eating healthy isn't always expensive. Fruits are not that expensive. Vegetables are not that expensive. Unless you're shopping at Whole Foods, then kudos to you, or Trader Joe's, then kudos to you. What else? I spoke about exercising. Helps a lot, and exercising has helped me in more ways than one to just feel better about myself and feel good. Drinking water. My throat was like a little parched. Drinking water also helps. Our bodies need water. Our bodies are 90% water, so you need to drink water, or you should drink water. I don't like telling people what to do. You should drink water. It's just, water is so beneficial. And what else? Enjoy your own company. Learn how to just be alone and just be by yourself. I used to be very lonely, and I used to surround myself with people who would treat me like pure crap, and I used to wonder why, and it was definitely because I was mistreating myself, by just being in that environment. You definitely want to be around people that care about you, but you definitely want to learn to be by yourself. Now, if you're one of those people that you're afraid of being, in your own company, I would suggest that you really think as to why you don't like being in your own company. Because I was one of those too. I never liked being alone, and that's what led me to being around certain people and an environment that really wasn't good for me. or environments that weren't good for me. So, and I'll tell you this much: if you can't enjoy your own company, no one will enjoy your company. So you have to really learn how to just be by yourself, be alone by yourself, Go shopping by yourself, go to the movies by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, Don't get caught up with social media. That's another thing that I've realized, excuse me, what's going on with me today? Don't get caught up in social media. All these happy couples that you see, you don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? And it's just social media. Just don't get caught up in, all relationship goals or career goals. Because one thing that I've realized in life, no one posts what they're struggling with. People only post when they become successful. They don't post their struggles. They're so what else? Exercise, drinking water, writing, reading, meditating, praying helps. Prayer does help. Let's see, what else? It's better if you pray throughout the day, Self-love and self-care goes more. It's more than just your appearance on the outside. It's more about what are you on the inside, And a lot of times we tend to end up in certain relationships and certain friendships that make us question certain things. And you are what you attract. No, that's not what I want to say. You attract what you're ready for. You don't attract what you want. So if you're constantly in relationships that seem to be abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, there's something inside of you that you haven't dealt with, that you keep on attracting these certain circumstances and certain people. You can disagree if you want. This is just my personal perspective, and this is what I feel is true for me. And that's why you have to focus on what's inside your heart, what's inside your mind, what's inside your spirit, what's inside your body, you always want to make sure this right here and this right here is okay. Because if these two are not okay, then you're not okay. You're not. Your space, whether it's your home, your room, your work office. I believe that a clean space, it relates to a clean mind. A cluttered space is a cluttered mind. So make sure your space is clean and just more organized, so that you can be more organized mentally. And it's so important to declutter. I'm talking about declutter as in cleaning your space, declutter as in people, declutter as in things that just don't serve you any good anymore. Declutter. And you'll realize that when you let go of things that don't serve you. It may not be there and then that you realize it, but later on you'll be like, wow, this did make a difference. Another thing is just your surroundings, who you surround yourself with, what you surround yourself with, the music that you listen to. Like, all of that takes a part in who you are and what you are. And like, you can't want a positive life and be surrounded by negative people and things and that don't serve you. It doesn't work that way. You want to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. You want to be smart, surround yourself with smart people. It's all about your perspective, you know. It feels good for us as women. I mean, I can be talking to anybody, but I feel women more struggle with self-love. It does feel good to get your hair done, your nails done, your makeup done. But what is all of that if you're not okay in here? If you're not okay emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually? What is all of that like getting glammed up for if you're not okay on the inside? You know? And I'm speaking from experience. I wasn't okay on the inside for a long time, and I was just hiding behind getting my hair done and my nails done, and, you know, going out and just be with people, or to be surrounded by just anybody, you know. At one point, I just wanted to be wanted, and I wanted to be accepted. And when you want to be accepted, you put yourself in some crazy situations that you have no business being in. So you don't need acceptance from human beings. You don't. Another thing that I would recommend is stop judging other people. If your life is not perfect, if it's not where you want to be in life, if you're not where you want to be at in life, fix it. Focus your time on fixing yourself and being who you are and accepting who you are, rather than judging somebody else and what they're doing. What other people do with their lives is none of your business. And what other people think about you is none of your business. It's okay for people to think certain things about you that are not true. It's none of your business. Focus on fixing yourself. And whatever has happened in the past that has hurt you, forgive and let go. Forgive and let go. Now, it took a lot of prayer for me to forgive certain things and certain people. There's some things people may be like, that's unforgivable, but it's like, nothing is unforgivable. It's more than just, it's more like, you forgive people because, you know, you get forgiven when you pray. At least that's how I see it. And also forgive people for you. Because how people treat you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Maybe they've been hurt in the past, and I'm not saying that that's an excuse for them to treat you the way that they did, or whatever situation that you may have been in. But you have to forgive. You can't be holding grudges on nobody and then wonder why you're miserable. You're miserable because you're not letting go of what happened. You're not accepting the fact that whatever happened, there was a reason behind it. Just let go. especially if it's like something that happened like last year, 10 years ago. Man, let that go. Let that hurt go. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Because while you sitting there holding that grudge, the person you holding the grudge against, they living their life. They living their life, honey. Trust and believe that. They do not lose sleep because you're holding a grudge against them. They're living their life. So stop holding grudges. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to what people have done to you. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't, it's just, you're definitely forgiving them for your peace and your sanity, just focus on just becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. It's more than just the outside appearance, and I think that for a long time I've even struggled with that. For a long time I was so worried about what I looked like here, but I was damaged on the inside. I was damaged emotionally. I was damaged spiritually. I was damaged mentally. I was damaged even physically. Like, I was damaged. I was so hurt, and I was trying to hide my hurt by just glamming myself up. And it's okay to glam yourself up and get your hair done, your nails done, and your makeup done. That's all good and dandy, but none of that matters if on the inside you're a mess. And learn the lesson the first time. Don't be like me, that I had to learn the lesson like 10, 20 times. Learn the lesson the first time and, just accept the lesson for what it is. Now, as far as like, heartbreaks and stuff like that, we sometimes, for the most part, break our own hearts because we expect people to be a certain way. And let me tell you, expectations are the main reason for anybody to be disappointed. Like, you disappoint yourself when you expect certain things from people. What you're expecting from others, give that to yourself. The love you give so freely, give it to yourself. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's not. I've come a long way, but I have a long way to go. And always just be open to just learning, and just be you. Be who you are. Don't put on a facade for anybody. And always remember that the world don't owe you anything. This world doesn't owe you a thing. People don't owe you a thing. They don't. I've realized that a long time ago, and I had to learn that lesson the hard way. No one owes you a thing, not even your parents. But you owe everything to yourself. Everything that you're seeking for, you owe it to yourself to do. I think that's about it because this is already 24 minutes into my video. So yeah, I will try to post consistently, like probably every other day. I'm not gonna say every day, every other day during the week. And I just want you to know that you matter. If you're hurting, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. That's something that I wish I would have told myself a long time ago. It's not the end of the world. It may be the end of a season, but it's not the end of the world. It's not. You're gonna be okay. And if you're suicidal, I've been in your shoes. It's not worth it. You're gonna be okay. And we've reached the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you feel self-love is and self-care is. Until next time.